Assalamu alaikum. Alright, so by the end of this video, you know exactly how to start a business with AI as a Muslim. I'll break down exactly all the tools and the skills that you need in order to start making halal money online as a complete beginner. So that being said, let's dive straight into it. I mean, AI is changing the game of business forever. It is literally changing every single industry. And young guys, people in their 20s, including Muslims, are already making millions out of this. The opportunities are right in front of us. And I mean, I get it. The information is a lot noisy. There's a lot online that we see. You know, what can we trust? Where do we start? This video is providing you the clear path to setting up a business, and I'll give you a lot of ideas. In fact, within my own agency that I've been running for over 8 years now, we have been testing with AI from every corner. From operations to client delivery. There's so much that you can do. And let me tell you something. Since we implemented AI, our revenue has doubled. For me, it was very hard when I started my business back in the days. I needed to learn everything myself. I needed to hire employees in order to produce more. But right now, you have access to all of that. You don't need skills. You don't need money. You just need focus and clarity. So let's dive into the 5 best skills and tools that you can use in order to start making halal money right now. And the first skill is selling and building websites with AI. And now before we dive deeper into this skill and before I explain it exactly to you, I want you to understand that for all these decisions and the tips that I'm about to give you, fundamentally for business, it's all about value creation. If you can provide value, if you can provide a service that is valuable for your clients, you create an opportunity for yourself to charge. So that's what we do right over here as well. The first skill that I was telling you about is web design. So this is exactly where I started with my own agency. Now I was learning how to code, how the psychology behind website creation works, and everything like this. But right now, you can build websites with advanced tools by just giving it the right information, the right prompts. And that's the thing, you know, the reason why this skill works so well is because every single business needs awareness, needs online awareness, you know. Every business needs a fast, mobile-friendly website that captures leads, that tells about their business. I mean, when I need to go to the barber in a place that I don't know, I just type it in on Google. When I need to find a local shop where I can buy some clothes or whatever, like I search it up on Google. People still Google and people still want to see like, where can I shop, where can I go? So a website is super crucial for every company to have. It's a core need, and therefore still super relevant. And AI can help you with all of these things that comes with building a website, from the design to the copy and the text that needs to be in there, Q&A sections, SEO, like doing research to competitors and how to optimize things from a psychology level. Like, it's insane, all the tools that are out there. And we have been testing this ourselves. All the landing pages that we build, all the websites and the overall structures that we create, it is all done with AI. Tools such as Relume, that can help you to create AI wireframes and create concepts that you can present to your clients, or Webflow Framer. These are literally no-code building tools for you to host and build your website. Without any experience, you can use templates, you can fill in the information, write prompts, tell them what you need, and it builds it for you. And not just building and designing, but you can use basic tools such as ChatGPT or Ahrefs for SEO optimization, for doing research, writing scripts, like writing text and copy for on the website. And this is beautiful. And you know, one thing that a question that I want to answer right away from the start. You might be thinking yourself as well, like, why will people still buy my services if a client also can build it himself with AI? And the reason here, and this is also for all the skills and all the tools that I will be giving you throughout this video, the thing is that you need to combine a lot of different softwares to get the right output. And still, you need to know the basics and the core. It still needs human input, you know? Because if you give it the wrong input, you will not get the right output. And this is with all of the things in AI. So yes, AI helps you to create things faster, better, more efficient. But the skill that we should learn in like fundamentally, it's prompt engineering. Writing the right prompts, giving it the right input. And that makes you still the expert and the professional that people want to go to for help. Even though you use AI, you use many different softwares and create a good customer journey. People have, like, even an entrepreneur himself, they are busy. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. So they want a professional to talk to, and that can help them with the entire process. It still costs time, you know, to structure everything, to create concepts, to think about what you actually want and need. And this is where you come, and this is where you help. A few things that you can do, you can make this a high-ticket service, but also a simple service. For example, you can say, I'll create a landing page for you in 2 days, 48 hours. and I charge $500, $700 for it. And you create high converting, good landing pages for your clients. Or you can say, no, I built an entire website or web shop from scratch. I help you with all the pages, with the psychology behind it. I help you to implement it on Google and make it sure that it's like working on mobile phone, that it's user friendly, that people can find it when they search it up on Google. And then literally you can charge thousands of dollars for this. Like I said, this is where my agency started, for your brand. We are still doing development services for our clients, and these people are paying us literally over $5,000 per website, while it is something that we can build within a couple of weeks. You see, this is just one example of how you can use AI, learn a skill, leverage the tools, and start making money from today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. No, from today. And this is the beauty. I mean, when I started 8 years ago with my entrepreneurial journey, I needed to learn everything myself. It was super tough. I needed to learn coding, how the structure of websites work, it was a headache. I mean, I wish I had access to those tools when I started. The opportunities are right in front of you. You just need focus, you know? Now, let's move to the second one. The second skill that you can master and implement with AI tools is AI short form clipping. I mean, you see it everywhere. Just open up your phone, go to Instagram, TikTok, and you see millions of videos. Did you know that behind every single video, it requires editing? There's a person that works on that. And this is called clipping. You create clips out of long form videos on YouTube, out of podcasts or different things, and you post it on social media. It creates a lot of awareness. And this is a service that you can provide and help other companies and people with to get more exposure. I mean, nowadays as a company, you cannot be not on social media. You have to be there. And if you provide a service where you create clips and short form content for your clients, it is not only very valuable for them, but it is a service that they will stick with. Like a website, for example, is a one-time offer. Yes, you can charge maybe $5,000, maybe $10,000 for one website. But on the other hand, with this service, with AI short form clipping, clients need it on a monthly basis. You can produce 10 to 30 reels every single month for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per month. And same story over here. Maybe 5 years ago, you needed to learn how to edit yourself. You need to cut everything, write scripts, like write all the, the captions, everything. It just required a lot of time. But right now, we have tools such as Opus Clip or Feed.io, which are literally tools where you can just upload a video of 1 hour and it generates a lot of different short form clips for you. You can use AI to write captions, to generate like B-roll and create the right cuts and everything. We have tools such as CapCut right now, which is like insanely user-friendly. I mean, a little kid of like 8 years old can understand how to edit a video over there. Well, back in the days, I mean, I studied graphic designing. I learned how to use tools such as Premiere Pro, like the Adobe Stack, everything. And that is complex. It requires at least a good year to become a professional at that. But right now we have all the tools. It is simply just learning the skill, understanding which software to combine to get the right results. And you start doing sales. You start approaching clients. You're like, hey, I can help you. And you create a package out of that. Same story. You can just help with a few clips for a couple $100s a month, or you can create a real strategy. You can say, okay, from now on, I'll take care of all your social media content, from TikTok to Instagram, YouTube Shorts. I'll create a strategy and I will post multiple clips every single day. I set a target, for example, we're going to generate 1 million views in 1 year. And without even knowing how to edit one single video, you can now charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for these services. I have a lot of friends who own like agencies that do these things. Clipping, it's a big thing. And it's now accessible for us as Muslims, alhamdulillah. It's insane, like the opportunities that are in front of us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing us the signs. But the thing is that even though we have all these opportunities right in front of us, the distractions are becoming bigger as well. Shaitan is saying like, okay, no, scroll on social media every single day, watch Netflix, play games. We don't realize that there is money on the table. And when done in the right way, if we don't use crazy music or create clips with haram content, then it is a halal source for us to make money. It is a way to provide for our family, to give sadaqah, and that's beautiful. That's also the reason why I share these videos with you, to show you these options. And I'll stick till the end, because once we covered all the 5 best opportunities for you, I will also cover some final tips and tricks for you to avoid making mistakes in here, especially for us as Muslims in doing business. Now, the third option, the third skill that you can master with AI is no-code SaaS software and applications. When people think about developing software, building apps, it sounds super complex. Coding and all these things. It's a language that many people don't understand. But did you know that there are a lot of new tools coming up right now to the public, accessible for us, to literally design and build an application as simple as building a website? The same story as what I explained in the beginning of this video. You can give it the input, you have tools that can help you with the design, the structure and everything. And software and apps are becoming more and more relevant. because people are moving from laptops to like phones nowadays. You even see it on user experience on mobile phones and everything like that. People browse more on their phone like 80% of the time compared to on like bigger devices such as iPads or desktop. So it's a growing market. There's a lot of demand. A lot of clients are willing to pay a lot of money for a good software or a good application for their company. So instead of learning code for years and years and studying and all of that, you can literally sell a software to a client starting from tomorrow. You have no-code software tools that you can use, such as Xano. Integrate that with tools as Supabase or Firebase for the backend, the database implementation, deploy it on Versal. Like, you have a lot of different tools that you can use. Even for payment processing, you can connect Stripe. You have a lot of different tools that you can just combine to get the right output without writing one single line of code yourself. And all of that might sound very complex, but once you start looking into it and just research those tools, you realize how user-friendly they have been built for you. And you know, if you can already charge $5,000 for one single website, I mean, realize how much you can charge for an application, a software. With our development services within my agency, we have done development projects of applications where we charged over $100,000 for one single project. And yes, this was a huge project, okay? And it also included a lot of developers itself. But you get my idea. An application is worth a lot. So I would say, look into it. Now, skill number 4 that you can learn and implement with AI is AI copywriting for sales. Now, when ChatGPT came out, people thought that copywriters were literally about to lose their jobs forever. And to a certain degree, that's right. I mean, who is not using ChatGPT? From little kids at school all the way up to like employees in big companies. They use it to write emails, they use it to write outlines and everything like this. So no, I'm not saying become a general copywriter who can write some scripts and some things for clients, because people are not interested in that. But what people are interested in is still like text and copy included in funnels. So how many companies own huge databases of a lot of email addresses and leads? I mean, the average established web shop has over 100,000 email addresses that they can reach out to for writing newsletters, promotions, when they have certain discounts or anything. You know, words move money because there's psychology behind it and it generates sales when done in the right way. So services that you can start by using AI with copywriting is funnel building or email management and like email newsletters sending for web shops or anything like that. And here again, it's a monthly retainer service that you can repeat on a monthly basis. You can send out weekly emails for your clients, for your web shops, like send promotions every single week and generate money for your clients by just using AI to build it. From the design to copywriting to even tools that you can use to schedule everything in advance. You know, the thing is just that like copywriting goes further than just ChatGPT. And here the same story. It's all about prompt engineering. If you give it the right input and you know how to handle AI and how to give it the right instructions, you would be amazed with what it can produce for you. You know, to give you just a little example, also just in general, if you tell ChatGPT like, okay, hey, write me a script for this newsletter about promoting my new watch or whatever, then it will just do whatever comes up in his own mind, in his own ChatGPT suggestions. Well, if you give it a detailed instructions about the features of the watch, how you can promote it, like what is the history behind it, it will structure out all the data for you and create much better results. So these tools such as ChatGPT, you can combine it with Jasper or copy.ai, Grammarly to create more clarity, Notion, create structure between everything that you're scheduling, Copy AI, like there's so much. And even just general tools that we all know, such as MailChimp or any other email newsletter software. They have integrated AI tools right now to make everything so much easier. So use it. You know, I mean, here as well, you can charge a lot of money on a monthly basis with this service. If you manage the newsletter for web shops, which is value and focused on like ROI-driven results, where you run promotions for their products, you literally bring in revenue for them. Imagine if you can just send a good high-converting email to hundreds of thousands of leads. Trust me, you can generate a lot of revenue for your clients. So it's again a service you can charge $1, $2, $3, $4, $5,000 for per month if done in the right way. Now, the last AI skill that I want to talk about and cover in this video, number 5, is AI-powered outreach and appointment setting. And this might be one of the most valuable ones of them all, because right here, this service literally helps to generate potential clients for your clients. And every single company, and what do they need? They need clients, they need money into their pockets. You know, every single company, they need cash. So the idea over here is that you help businesses by generating leads, helping them with outreach and appointment setting, because AI can help you with a lot of volume, a lot of personalization. You know, tools such as Instantly, Mailshake, they can help you to write and prepare cold email campaigns at scale. Okay, I've seen campaigns in Instantly. It can be run, it can be sending like thousands of emails per day. And not just that, you have tools as like Apollo, Clay, that can generate like lead lists. You can find potential clients and leads in there to start outreaching. You know, fun fact, if you don't decide to get this skill and use it for clients, then use it for yourself to get your own clients. Cold outreach is still super powerful even till this date, especially if you can do it at such a big volume. Imagine you starting your business and being able to reach out to thousands a day and be like, hey, can you, do you need some help? I can help you with these services. I can help you with websites. I can build your app. I can do clipping, whatever it is. Start outreaching, because that's how you get your clients. You can also do that as a service. And same over here. If you can just only promise like 15 to 30 qualified like calls a month for your client, it's already something you can charge thousands of dollars for. Or you can even work on a percentage basis based on result. There's so much that you can do, and it's amazing. And you know, the idea with all of this is that you just provide value. In my opinion, these are the 5 best skills that you can learn in order to provide a lot of value to your clients. But there are so many different opportunities. Every single day, new AI tools are being evolved, built, and launched to the public. I mean, if I even look at myself, like 1 year ago, what we did in our business compared to the tools, the same tools that we use to this day, like right now. Just in 1 year, there's so much of a difference that it made. So it's going fast, and that's why you need to act upon that. But as a Muslim, you also need to keep in mind that it's different compared to the Kafirs who are doing business. We as Muslims can not just simply jump on every single opportunity. We have to be careful. We have to make sure that it's in line with our deen, that we really create value without having like involved haram in there. No riba, no music and like crazy things and content that is not in line. Also the industries and the type of clients that we work with, we need to be careful for that. Because yes, there's a lot of opportunities to make money, but what does money even mean to you on the day of judgment if it's against you? Money is a tool that can be used for both good and bad purposes. So let's keep our intention clean and clear. Just pick one of these 5 skills, master it, become good at it, and you will realize that you can literally start making halal money within a couple of days. You can start right now, at this moment. And instead of learning all the skills yourself, you can use the AI tools. And the only thing you have to do is start reaching out to clients. Start setting up your acquisition systems, do your cold outreach, and make sure to reach out to as much clients as possible in order to close your first client. Because their client will not knock on your door and just like say, hey, I will need your help. You need to go to them. And if you want to know how, then watch this video right over here, where I explain all of the steps like in detail. I go over the acquisition systems and all the steps you need to take to really finalize your halal business for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And may Allah bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.